Old guy here. I loved Robert McCammon's Boy's Life. I mean, what a great novel. So while I was perusing some list or another of great sci-fi novels of the last 10, 20 years or something like this, or a list of post-apocalyptic novels, I can't remember which, I came across this one. I said, what do you know? Another McCammon novel. Gotta be good, like Boy's Life, which I loved. And I grabbed it up and got to about page 50 and said, wait a minute, I've read this novel before. But nah, it can't be, because, I don't remember Black Frankenstein, and how could anybody forget a character like that? And then I got to that protect the child scene, and it hit me. The Stand. This was Stephen King's The Stand. What the heck? Basic human characteristic number 3475. Someone gets an idea and everyone else has to pile on. And actually, that's a good thing. We wouldn't have the internet if it wasn't for DARPANet, and we wouldn't have Assassin's Creed if it wasn't for Pong. We get Foundation, and then Revelation Space comes along decades later. But there's a big difference between taking an idea and running with it, and taking an idea and simply repeating it. Battle Royale or the Hunger Games? You decide. Stephen King already gave us the apocalypse as the backdrop for the battle between good and evil, replete with the Walking Man and MOON. So why did McCammon write this? Beats me, because there ain't much difference between the two books. Oh, sure, it's a nuclear holocaust like The Day After instead of the worldwide plague. And it's the man of changing faces instead of Randall Flagg. And there's only one person of goodness and purity instead of an entire city of them. But this is the same novel. The bad guys capture the good guys, and there's a final apocalyptic stand where everyone gets what they deserve. Come on, that's The Stand. If you've read The Stand, you're good. No need to read this one. And if you haven't read The Stand, read it instead of this one, because it was first, and it's iconic, and it's one of the few King novels you won't end up throwing across the room, like, say, Pet Sematary. Now, I don't know if McCammon read The Stand and said, me too, or had the idea contemporaneously and is simply a victim of publishing schedules, except the Swan Song came out 8 years after The Stand. Even accounting for revisions and re-revisions, that's too big of a gap. The miniseries of The Stand came out in 1994, so that's not it either. Must be me too. Or maybe, honestly, he thought he had something totally unique. Something better than The Stand, like Boy's Life, which does a reverse leg sweep on Stephen King's The Body, which, turned into Stand By Me. Turnabout is fair play, I guess. Old guy here. See you later.